Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Some pretty healthy storms hitting parts of the state today.
Yes, let's hear more about it, Alana.
It's a nice way to put it, Glenn, because these storms wreaked some havoc. We have that monsoon surge. This is what it looked like with the rain coming down in Davis County. Not everyone got a heavy storm, maybe some gusty winds in your backyard, but that heavy rain came through. Thanks to Doug for sending that our way. Once the storms passed through, though, gorgeous rainbow shot from South Jordan. Chris, thanks for catching that. So this is what we saw for parts of the day, and then cloudy conditions with rain for other parts. It was an unsettled Tuesday, and those storms stick around tonight. Taking a look at the satellite radar, show you that motion of the storms. It's going south to north, and right now the West Desert is the most active spot. If you look across from the benches, you see the lightning, but that's also the case up towards Cache Valley, places like Plymouth, Cache Valley, Richmond. You've seen some heavy rain right there near the state line, and that's going to continue for the next little while. So nocturnal storms keeping things interesting. Take a look at these precipitation totals. We picked up 1.88 inches at Alta. There was a flash flood warning for several hours at the top of Little Cottonwood Canyon, and this is the reason why. That heavy rain pushing mud and debris into the roadway. Tony Grove got over an inch, close to that in Park City. That line of storms just really slow moving with heavy rain, so great moisture potential. Richmond up in Cache Valley, pretty close to that as well. Cedar City, just under an inch. It was the early morning hours for the southwestern corner of the state, and it was this afternoon and evening for the north. Half an inch at Indian Canyon. Southwestern Duchesne County also had a flash flood warning there this afternoon with flooded roads. Close to half an inch in Hurricane, Vernon Creek getting 3/10. So measurable moisture from these storms where they were falling. Very different story from our July. Happy August, by the way. We're starting off with cooler conditions and wet conditions, but as we look at July in Salt Lake, boy, precipitation was meager. It was hot and dry, but if you were here this last month, I don't need to tell you that, right? Look at the temperature above the average daily temperature, 4 degrees roughly above where it typically is, so the heat was on. But now we've changed things up tonight. We've got those cloudy conditions. The winds have switched directions. 81 degrees at the ABC4 studios. Our Colonial Flag Tower camera showing those unsettled skies, and we cannot rule out storms for the overnight. Yeah, active conditions holding on. 91 for the high in Salt Lake. Are you ready for this? We were warmer in Salt Lake than in St. George. Topped out at 88. We tied Cache Valley. Lots of 80s on the map. So these storms bringing in plenty of cloud cover, moisture, and that's cooling down the temperatures. We also had a little disturbance coming through, and that's going to keep us cool for the next little while. Mid-70s as we close out the newscast. Overnight, we'll see those temperatures dropping to right around 70 with the chance of storms sticking around. Those showers and thunderstorms want to hang by tomorrow morning. Still unsettled with cloud cover, and we get another day of stormy potential. This is the reason why we saw it today. High pressure helping to funnel in subtropical moisture. Monsoon at its finest, bringing in flash flooding and thunderstorms throughout the Beehive State into tomorrow. That's going to be the same story. We also get a line of storms that we're going to watch. I'll show you what I mean. Active tonight. As we put this into motion, you're able to see by midnight, West Desert primarily. Wasatch Front stays quiet. Some of those storms track through Utah County, so we could get some lightning, and we get quieter conditions by 9 a.m., but the clouds are out. Temperatures are slightly cooler. This is the line of storms I'm talking about. Starts to move on through by the afternoon. By 4 p.m., West Desert approaching Utah County. Wasatch Plateau impacted. We also have isolated storms in the southern portion of the state, so yes, it's going to be an eyes to the skies type of day for everyone that will move through. By 10 p.m., things quiet along the Wasatch Front for tomorrow, but we're still unsettled. That's going to be the case until we totally dry out. This is Thursday morning, where nocturnal activity once again shows up. Monsoon likes to keep things going into the overnight. Flash flood potential probable for all those places we love to visit, but we saw those warnings up north today. Regional forecast showing you the numbers. Do you like a cool down? If you like a cool down, we've got some 80s. We do have the thunderstorm threat sticking around for your Wednesday. 90s in St. George. That's not triple digits, so that's a win. And we're going to see those temperatures throughout the state staying below seasonal norms because of this cooler air. And the storms hang steady in St. George. The chance of storms holds on for Wednesday, starts to dry out Thursday. Now, as soon as we lose that moisture, boy, the heat comes back, and it comes back quickly. Triple digits bouncing right back. Wasatch Front. Okay, 80s. I like you. I see you. I invite you to stay. We don't get that lucky. We get a few days in the 90s. We get some storms, but drier conditions as we go towards Friday and the end of the work week. So not so bad. That's below average. Listen,
Yeah.
95 is where we're supposed to be. Listen, it was quiet here, so don't
no.
act like they weren't totally sold. But this is the cool down that
Yeah.
we were really.
I liked it.
That's a very welcome beginning of August.
Dana.